Stop smoking and my mind is racing. Feels like I could think clear and everything around me is still amazing. Just need to get out this maze into the paper I'm chasing. Most importantly, do better with the money I'm saving. I'm not denying the craving. It's ironic how I have a sweet tooth for sour. Couldn't say no. Yes, no willpower. Weed kept calling. Sounds to me it only grew louder. But I had to hang it up to make my son prouder. Day 2.
Wow, and well, talking about day 2, you are welcome to Let's Talk Showbiz here on the JoyNews channel. And I'm sure you're wondering, what was she looking at? Or what were they talking about? Well, for me, it's always a pleasure to come your way with something beautiful. And I believe that this will probably be my 3rd to 4th time talking about animation. And I feel so excited when I have to have such conversations here on Let's Talk Showbiz. Well, today my guest is Edward Tego. He's based in the United States. He comes to Ghana and, well, why not the music industry, high life, and I believe he has so much to share with us here on the show. Hello, Edward.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Great.
Yep. I was just watching this and I feel so happy to see this because it looks like day in, day out, we always want the best for our showbiz industry, and animation is probably one of the things that we look forward to see more often here, because when it comes to music, I think that we are doing fantastic. Acting, we're doing so well. We don't see much of this, but this will probably be something that I'm in for, and I'm hoping to see more of this. I'd like to ask you first of all, I mean, it's all about high life. I mean, high life is a genre of music here in Ghana.
Yes.
And I was wondering what inspired this particular animation.
Okay, so with this poetry style animation, it's called Addictive, the High Life Chronicles. The reason why I put High Life is because it ties into Ghana's music. High Life is very trendy. But the high life that I'm discussing here is about topics relating to addiction. Okay. So things that people are involved in and maybe get too excited about in a way and don't realize how damaging it is to them. So with this particular topic, I'm talking about the use of marijuana being popularized when you look at music videos, when you look on TV. It's kind of like it's everywhere. And they're making it normal. But to me, it's medicine, and medicine affects different people differently. Okay. So when people realize that they're not doing so well, I feel like they need to re-examine their life choices and how they engage with certain activities or behaviors. So I came up with this poetry to basically educate and motivate the youth that are engaging in these habits that are detrimental to their spiritual and mental health in a way.
Wow. I'd like to ask, I mean, of course, we all have certain habits that sometimes it's very difficult to run away from, but this time we kind of get the help, but I believe that this is something probably if one goes on YouTube, online, would want to learn more about it. Now, are you doing this based on maybe real life experience where probably it's been a family member, a loved one, a friend, or I mean, you're just doing it generally to educate people?
I mean, it's for the culture, it's for everybody. And I don't normally talk about things that I have no knowledge of or no experience of. From my background experience in college, seeing people go through the peer pressures, engaging in certain activities, whether it may be drinking, smoking, things that are supposed to be cool, I see how the damaging aspect of it also works. So where it starts and where it continues and how it ends. So I just said, you know what, let me just put together a nice piece that basically teaches people about how to go about these problems. And if you need help, go in and ask for help, seek therapy, counseling, and just try and get better, because sometimes you can't do it by yourself. And if you are facing certain troubles when you're trying to rehabilitate, you are not alone, because most people that are on the same path and quitting can educate you, also teach you things that they do to overcome these, you know, let's say withdrawal phases or thinking to go back into that habit. Okay. So you're not alone, basically.
All right. So with this particular one that you have right now, has it already been released or you're yet to release it?
For now, it's on YouTube, and I'm looking for different channels, and especially Joy has been great. So I figured I should link up with you guys and help me promote it. But this is for the culture, like I said. It's not about trying to make money or something from it.
Okay.
I remember growing up here, it was like an animation tool, something like Akorao Kohen, something like that.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
with that in mind, I figured let me just expand on something that people are already aware of but probably have forgotten. So I made it the older version.
That cartoon is so like everybody remembered. Like we just remember about it, everything about it. Now, with you, would this be your first production?
First production when it comes to animation. So I'm seeing how well it goes and if people could catch on. But the story continues. So there will be more coming.
There will be more coming.
Yes.
Now I look at the human being in there. There's a resemblance to you.
Yes. So I like to put myself into the production, you know, just as a memory thing. So I had my shout out to Bawala Studios. He did a frame of me, sketched it, and he did his animation on point, just to have me a little bit of me in there.
So you are the producer of this?
Yes, producer and director of this.
Well, we are looking forward to more of this, but of course, as you said, it is more to educate societies for the culture and everything. Now, for a lot of us here, Ghanaians, I mean, we watch our cartoons on TV, and yes, we get all excited. And sometimes when you you tell your parent you want to be an animator or want to venture into that, sometimes it's difficult to convince them, to make them understand that it is something good and it is lucrative, provided or how you decide to, you know, go about it. And this is where I ask you, based on your experience, something that you have learned for some time, decided to now put it into works and all that. How is it done in the States there? Is it just for the fun of it, or one can make money out of it?
Yeah, there's a lot of productions when it comes to animation or series or filming in the US, you know, it's very upgraded up there. But when I found people in Ghana that are doing the same thing, I figured, you know, let me promote my culture, let me promote my country, let me also bring up people in the country that could also benefit from this production. So I kept it strictly Ghanaian based. So I'm Ghanaian, my audio guy is Ghanaian, my animation guy is Ghanaian, because the talent and the skills are also here. But it's very hard for them to blow up because, like you said, it's not that popular in Ghana or in Africa. So I figured, you know what, I'm not going to complain and be part of the problem. I'm going to do something to help. So I'm going to bring my people along with me.
Okay. Now, with all, is this all you do, or you have other aspects of work or things that you do?
So I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a car dealer, auto dealer. So I sell vehicles, but I'm also into music. I'll have music coming out. I'm an art guy. Like you can't kill art, so I'm always around.
Well, you look it, but I mean, when you talk of music, like Africa is doing well in terms of music right now. Afrobeat is everywhere, and everybody has literally joined the trend. Now, I know that you have some sort of relationship with some of the musicians, could be in Africa, but I mean, what kind of music are you looking at, and who are some of these artists you're looking to work with?
Anybody that's good, you know. So when it comes to music, I love music. I've been listening to high life, hip hop growing up. Even in the States, I rather listen to Afro beats now than, you know, the Americanized rap or whatnot. But I just love music in general. If the message is good and I feel the vibe, I'm going with it. So for me, I'm looking forward to work with like big artists and people who could relate with what I'm trying to put out. So no specific person, but anybody that has good content, I'll like to learn and work with them.
But who are your favorites so far? I mean,
my favorite? My favorite is a lot. If I start, it ranges from Sarkodie, Medica, Stoneboy, Burna Boy. It's just I look at the content, not only the person or what the person does, what you're producing. And if I feel like it catches my attention, hey, why not? I'm supportive.
Well, we're looking forward to do all of that. But how are you able to juggle these two? Because I know that during, your business, being an entrepreneur and then having to, do this on the side, which you're looking to, develop more of this. How are you going to juggle the two?
God will make a way. So I'm focused in the business that makes money because I have to pay bills. So that would be the car business. But with this, I feel like it's for the world. It needed to come out. People will benefit from it. So I didn't mind putting some funds aside to create this piece and just let it go. If I need to produce more, I will. But the stories are there, and I just need a pathway to just spread the message.
Okay. Now, with Ghana, sometimes we like to see more of the people who are behind the things they do. Okay. And I know that it's not easy. You are based there. How are you going to, work to, make yourself available here in Ghana so we can see more of you and also appreciate the person behind whatever we are beginning to see and the sort of impact you want to, put out there?
When it comes to any sort of business, it's networking. So there's no boundaries for me. I could travel, come, but I want to be in the space where people are working and pushing towards the same agenda, whether it's promoting content or promoting the culture, the country. I'll just have to be in that space. So if it's like said awards program, I'll make myself available so that I'm familiar with different people with different works and then also improve from that.
Okay. Now, when we talk of our impact of the works that we do, sometimes we really want more. We are looking to see, because when you're here, sometimes you go like, oh, I want to go international. And then we also have those, Ghanaians who are out there, they say that there's so much more here, or there's so much more you can do over here. Do you have any plans of perhaps, due to your experience there, what you have seen there, maybe possible collaborations, exchange of programs where you can help equip our animators here in Ghana and possible work with them more? Yeah,
I'm doing my research on that. So once the opportunity comes, I'll make myself available. But what I'm doing is making sure I have quality people, not too many, not the quantity. I'm looking at the quality aspect. So I've gotten in touch with the guy who did my animation, and he also has a team. So he doesn't work alone, the animation team. They'll also introduce me to other people that do other works. And from there, if we don't have a platform to celebrate ourselves or promote ourselves, we're gonna build it. That's what is gonna happen. So I'll be in as a founder of something new, and then we'll just start pushing and promoting the youth that got skills and talents, and then make it work, and we'll see what happens.
Now, you said this work is already out there on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Okay, so if maybe one wants to reach you out on social media to, talk more about
this,
how do we contact you?
On Instagram is Daatagoe, Daatagoe.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you also check out Kwame Dawn at Kwame Dawn, Donn, the film is there because the character's name is Kwame Dawn, our title, yeah. So on Instagram is either Kwame Dawn, but if you want to get in contact with me personally, it will be Daatagoe.
Daatagoe.
Yeah.
Okay. I was hoping to hear a Ghana name for the character, but I'm sure maybe as time goes, those who come in will hear more.
You hear more. The story develops, so you know.
Okay. Well, we are looking forward to it. Is there anything you would like to say before we wrap up? Of course.
Yeah, I would like for the people to get involved with this production. I would like feedback. It helps me with the creation process, and basically I really want people to get in good health, build better habits, and strive for more, strive to achieve more. So that's where the story plays and how this character goes through the highs and lows, and he still finds a balance where things will be at peace.
All right. Well, so his name is Edward Tagoe, and he's based in the United States. And I can tell you that, listen, animation is here to stay. So we're looking forward to see more of this in our space. And for our young ones, it is also an opportunity for them to learn, you know, and appreciate our culture and also know the good from the bad from the good. You get what I'm saying? But hey, if you're one person who's been following animation, you grew up during our age, then you know that, hey, Akwadawo Kono, make a library.